Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. We are here to do another video leading up to the premiere of Season 8, which is just a few days away. We now have some early reviews from a few different sources for the first 3 episodes of Season 8, so let's give our thoughts.
This place is built on a lie.
No matter what's coming, we have to live.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for Fear the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some brand new articles from a few different sites, Nocturnal, comicbook.com, and a few other sites that have gotten the first 3 episodes of Season 8 of Fear the Walking Dead early, and they've given some non-spoiler reviews. So, I'll make sure to clarify for anybody that's wondering, you can definitely continue to watch this video. There are no spoilers related in this at all. They do not talk about any spoilers about the first 3 episodes, so anybody that does not want to know, you're good on that. You can keep watching because, as you guys know, I don't like to cover spoilers on this channel. That's just not my thing. This is just strictly to get us hyped for these first 3 episodes and hear if they're good or not, pretty much, right? I mean, that's basically the point of it. So, hope you guys have been getting ready for Fear the Walking Dead. Hope you guys are excited because, obviously, in a few days here, we've got the premiere on AMC Plus for 801 and this Sunday on AMC for everybody else, which, obviously, I've made very clear that this channel follows the AMC Plus schedule, not the AMC schedule, because I want to be able to, see the episodes as soon as possible. That's what the subscription service is for. So we're going to go by what AMC Plus does, and we're going to go by that release schedule. So, and I'm pretty sure, too, AMC Plus is available for, pretty much everybody. I don't know about the UK, but I'm pretty sure, here in Canada, obviously US, and a few other locations, you definitely can get AMC Plus. I'm just not sure about the UK. Maybe somebody can specify that for me, but at least in terms of Canada and the US, I know that you can get AMC Plus. Because I remember for a time it wasn't even available here in Canada, so that's a new thing. But with that said, let's get into some of these non-spoilers for these episodes. So, we'll go over these two from comicbook.com and Nocturnal, who basically, they go into a little bit of details for Season 8, Episode 1, all the way to Episode 3. And basically, this is what I gather from this, right? 801 is a very, very solid premiere. It's a very, very great episode. It focuses a lot on Madison and Morgan. Comicbook.com does touch on the fact that it actually is a very complex episode when it comes to Morgan and Madison's, kind of relationship, because at one moment they'll be like friends, and then the next second they'll be enemies. And apparently those two blend very well together, which would make a lot of sense because Madison and Morgan are very much the same type of way, if you think about it. They're very much they stick to their guns, they stick to what they believe in, they don't let anybody else tell them what to do, unless you're Morgan in Season 5, but we don't talk about that, but, Madison is very just what I say is what I'm gonna do, and if you don't like it, then I don't really give a frig, and Morgan is very much the same way. He's I do not want to, listen to this, I don't want to, listen to what you're saying, I don't really care what you're saying, that type of thing, it's my way or no way. So yeah, it's definitely it's definitely not a surprise. Morgan and Madison, that kind of dynamic, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Now, they do go into a little bit of stuff. Basically, our characters have been captured by Padre for 7 years. They go into how they apparently have names for our characters that are not exactly the real names, which we do know. Madison is being called Lark by Padre, which is weird. Her name is Lark there. Not really sure what the idea behind that is, but her name is Lark. And I think Morgan has another name, although they haven't revealed that yet, so we don't know anything about that. But anyway, yeah, Padre is very much just treating them like slaves. Apparently, there's a lot of great action in this episode, and it's a really, really refreshing start after Season 7. And they basically go into how these first 3 episodes, if there's anything that, they can say remotely is, probably the best thing about it, is if anybody was waiting to see if this would be a good final season, if this feels like an ending, and if this would feel like an actual adaptation to, a real final season, it feels like it. It feels like a conclusion, at least based off the first 3 episodes. Because the first 3 episodes, as I believe all the early reviewers have gotten, is just the first 3. And based off of that, they're saying that it does feel a lot like an ending. Now, one thing that shocked me a little bit And I'm going to have to kind of see this one for myself. I don't know if I can believe this one 100%, but comicbook.com does say in their review for these first 3 episodes that this has a perfect balance of what you would expect from the Morgan era of Fear the Walking Dead and the Dave Erickson Madison era from Fear the Walking Dead. Apparently, they blend together perfectly, and a lot of what Dave Erickson would have wanted to do for a final season is a lot of what this is, in addition to having a lot of the Morgan stuff that we've also seen. Now, that I'm not going to believe, because we do not have that original showrunner there, and I find it very hard to believe that it's going to be a lot like what Dave Erickson would want. That to me, I don't believe that. I definitely don't believe that. Yeah, sure, there may be like some returning characters this season from the Dave Erickson era. Those who know, you know. But here's the thing: I just don't see how it could be anything like what Dave Erickson imagined. I don't believe that. I think that people are just kind of a little bit blinded by the fact that Madison's back, so they're like, okay, yeah, this is definitely what Dave Erickson would want. No, I don't think Dave Erickson would have wanted any of this. You know what I mean? Like this whole Padre thing. I don't think he would have wanted any of that. But at least that's just me. Now, one of the biggest things they say about episode 2, let's go over this one real quick, is that this is actually the best one out of the first 3. Apparently, it goes episode 1, it goes episode 2 is the best, and then 3 is the least favorite, right? But episode 2 apparently is a very big June episode. Apparently, June, guys, steals the show in this episode from what they've been saying. June has this totally new aura to her. She feels very different. She almost low-key feels like a new character from what they were saying. And the episode is probably the most entertaining. Apparently, there's a lot of creepy elements to this one. There's a lot of really intense scenes, and June just absolutely carries that episode. She does a phenomenal job, apparently. And it's the best episode out of the first 3, so that's pretty cool. And then the third episode, which is the only time that I'm hearing any kind of negativity for this season, because aside from that, this is sounding really good, doesn't it? I mean, the premiere sounds really good. The second episode apparently is the best one, and apparently the third episode they say is really good. They just think that apparently, which I've heard this from multiple reviewers, so this obviously must be facts. Apparently Little Mo, the actress for Mo, is very annoying. Apparently that's one thing I've heard. Apparently she is very, very frustrating to watch. And apparently she is a lot of what people didn't like about the World Beyond kids. That's what they compare her to. They say that she is World Beyond kid quality, which in my opinion, I call that an insult because, people like Iris and, people like this, if she's anything like Iris, then, oh man, yeah, we may have to worry a bit. But there's no way there could be somebody that's like Iris tier. I refuse to believe that. In particular, Morgan's daughter. I feel like comicbook.com, they might be going too extra with that one. There's no way that Morgan, Little Mo, is that bad. But although again, I guess we'll have to see. But I don't know. Apparently, that's the only thing they say that's bad about these first 3 episodes is Mo. Apparently, everything else and all these first 3 episodes are fantastic. They just say that Mo is kind of a pain in the ass. But aside from that, apparently it's really good stuff. And one of the things that they promised in their review is that for anybody that did not like season 7, for anybody that did not enjoy what they did with the tower, with Strand, with the radiation, with all that stuff, this season takes a lot of that stuff. Not away, but it gets your mind off of it. It's back on track to what Fear the Walking Dead was in season 6, which is, good quality. And I hope so. Obviously we'll have to see in a few days here, but I hope so, because I would love to see Fear the Walking Dead have a good ending. I would love to see them get back to that season 6 quality where, the show is just consistently putting out good episodes. That would be fantastic. And I definitely hope that these final 12 can be that. That would be amazing. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below. What are your expectations for the final season of Fear the Walking Dead? What are your thoughts on these early reviews? Are you excited? Are you, hyped for the episodes, of course? I'm very curious in particular to find out why episode 2 is so special. That one I'm very curious about. And guys, it sounds like we're in for something good. It sounds like we're in for a good, good start for the season. So very exciting stuff, but now I'm going to let you guys talk this one out. What do you guys think about the early reviews for season 8, the first 3 episodes of Season 8 of Fear the Walking Dead? Write that down in the comment section below. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos of The Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.